Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors? And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Look like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. No one's around him. He's got space. Reaches the 30. And they finally get to him at the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Another run for Williams. He dodged the tackle. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown Rams. Kyren Williams, his 5th on the ground this year. Well, certainly credit to the offense there, Brock. On the flip side of things, a slow start defensively from a group who normally runs a really tight ship early in games as they give up 6. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Allen setting up to throw. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Now Allen. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And that will bring up the Rams 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 2nd down, Stafford. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Stafford now. That finds Adams downfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Throwing now, Stafford. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Williams. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that's going to set up a Rams 1st down.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. So good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. Now you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Into traffic, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Couldn't beat him again. He tried. He wanted that second touchdown too, Brock. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, I think a couple things, Kate. I don't think they're going to go away from him over the course of the game. And then that run sets up creative play action down by the goal line. Keep an eye on that.
And he gets in. Touchdown!
Take 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that,